team, welcome to this teaching session on CodeCombat. This is one of the resources that we will use during the Hour of Code event, where students all over the globe are introduced to different levels and facets of computer science. Whatever web link your teacher has given you inside Google Classroom, go ahead and click on that web link, and then you'll probably end up at a screen that looks like this. You're going to click the Continue button. After you click the Continue button, I highly recommend that you click right here where it says Sign in with Google. After you click Sign in with Google, then there's going to be a pop-up window that has your name on it, and go ahead and click your name on it, please. After you've had a chance to sign in with Google, it's going to ask you who you want your hero to be. So choose from one of the heroes that you see on the screen, click any one of them, and then click the Next button. It's going to let you know that your account has been created, and then go ahead and click Start Playing. From here, you have no progress, nothing has happened. You have the option of changing your hero if needed. It lets you know what class you're in. For this teaching purpose, it's just a test class, but it's going to actually have your class name on it. And then you're going to click the Start button right here. CodeCombat takes you into this environment right here, and along the way, each of these little gray dots represent the path that you are taking, and every time you complete one of these areas, you have grown in your development in computer science. Maybe your teacher has pushed out JavaScript or Python. Either one of those languages are computer program languages, and your teacher has hand selected that for you before you have access to any of these lessons. This item right here was bouncing, peg, I'll call it a peg or a flag, letting me know that this is where I'm supposed to start, and then I'm going to click the play button. The goal for this particular area is loaded right here. Lets me know that I want to avoid the spikes and I want to collect the gems. The volume might be off right now. Usually there's some background music that you can enjoy, but right now I don't hear it. And sometimes there are specific pieces of information. It's kind of hard to see at first, but you can actually scoot this up and down to understand how to reach the goal or accomplish the task. So I'm going to click Start Level, and when I click Start Level, I have this space over here where I'm actually going to be writing my code. Now, over here in the middle, it shows you that these are the methods. These are the strategies that you can use when it comes to writing this code over here, and it will autofill as you begin typing it in. If you want this to disappear, you can click the Continue button and it will disappear. I am being directed over here to write my code. So my hero is going to move to the right. Now I want my hero to move down, and then I want my hero to move to the right. So this is a task that I want my hero to do. So if I begin typing HERO, then I can choose one of these tasks. And I'm using the up and down arrow, and the up and down arrow will let me choose a specific command. So I want to move down, and then I'm going to press Enter on my keyboard. So I haven't reached the gem yet, even though the arrow is bouncing here telling me that I should click Run. I know that right and down is not going to get me to the gem. I need to move to the right. So hero, and then I'm going to use the arrow to move right, and then I'm going to press Enter. Now all of the commands have been written, and I can click Run. I have successfully completed this task, so I'm going to click Done. And my progress shows up on the screen here. And then I can click Next Level. Now here's the next task. I am supposed to avoid the spikes, and I am supposed to collect the gems. So the spikes are here on the wall, and I need to avoid those spikes, and I want to collect the gems. So I want to move to the right one time. I want to move down one time. I want to move up 2 times, and then I want to move to the right, and that will complete the task of collecting all of them. So let me start that level. I already have move to the right in there, and it shows that by this red dotted line right here. This suggestion appears, so type move down command on line 4, and then I'm going to click continue. So I want my hero to move down. I'm going to arrow down on my keyboard. I'm going to press enter one time. Now in my mind, I need to say my hero has gone here, and now my hero will be here when this line of code has been completed. So to move from here all the way up here, that's a move of 1, 2. It's hard to see, but there's little circles underneath each of these, and that lets you know the distance of one move. So I want my hero to move up. I'm going to press enter. I want my hero to move up again. I'm going to press enter, and that's going to cause my hero to land here. And now I want to move right. So hero, move right, enter. And now I'm going to click run. I'm sorry that it keeps bumping. I can't control that. So my hero is going to move to the right, my hero is going to move down, my hero is going to move up twice, and then my hero is going to move over to the right, and the goal of collecting all the gems has been completed. So I have successfully completed that. I'm going to click done, and then next level. So each task is going to get more and more complicated. I'm going to click start level, and then I want to draw your attention up here to where it says hints. If you click hints, it's going to give you some suggestions that will help you in your computer programming journey. And then when I scoot my arrow down here, it says next. So that's going to give me another hint, and it's going to give me another hint. So if you get stuck, my recommendation is click on the hints so that you can see some suggestions or some ideas to help you along the way. Now, raising your hand and asking for permission is absolutely a strategy that you can use, but please remember the hints. If you want the music to turn off or on, then you can use this button right here to turn the music off or on. If you ever make a mistake, this is a safe place to make mistakes. So if you make a mistake, so for example, I'm just going to type in some random code, hero move down, hero move left, and then I run that code. If things don't go as planned and you make a mistake, you can actually come back in here and you can erase code. So much like you would work inside of a document, you can come in here and click and you can take those mistakes away. Another thing to note, you can always click the run button even if you're not finished, just to make sure that you're going in the right direction and that things are moving along smoothly. Because in your mind, I don't expect you to navigate and think through every single step. It's okay to write 3 or 4 lines of code and then stop and then click the run button to see how that's moving along, and then come back in and then finish the rest of that code and then run again. I have a feeling that you are going to love coding. This is an amazing experience. And so enjoy this experience. Thanks so much for watching, team.